Well, I did say I was going to change a few things over the next few weeks, and this is one of those changes that we've done. I've brought all those benches in that we had in container garden, and I've transferred all the plants into here now, at least for now. We're approaching that time of year where we'll start and get battered by wind and rain quite often as well, and it just causes lots of damage to plants. I don't see the point in growing plants outside if you're just going to leave them to get damaged by wind or constantly soaked, which is what a lot of these containers are. They're very heavy because they've been constantly getting rained on for a week, and of course the winds also tip over the containers. Sometimes your plants get damaged. So this autumn we're going to do everything we can to offer these plants maximum protection, and if it means leaving them in this greenhouse, then that's where they'll stay. But we've set up those benches and we've put all those plants on, and now we've got everything in one area where we can better monitor them. So that's one bench that we've put in, and we've got quite a mixture of plants on there now. We've got all these little caravan wash bowls all together with various vegetables growing in them, all looking really healthy. That one there is lamb's lettuce, and what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to prick some of them seedlings out and I'm going to move them on into their own little individual cells, and then we'll grow those on as individual plants. And they're at a good size now for taking them out, and there's so many in there it'll not matter because this bowl will still fill up with lots of salad leaves anyway. And we've also got 2 of those on go. So that's something that we're going to be working on at some point today as well. So we've got a good amount of lettuces growing as individual plants, as well as cut and come again lettuce like these ones. And then over this side we've got another container there, and that is multi-sown little gem. We've took a little harvest from there, and then we'll just let that carry on growing. You'll notice that there's going to be tiny little leaves that all start to want to come back. And before you know it, you're taking another harvest. I've got a pepper plant in there that was outside. This one is trying to ripen, and it's very firm as well. So I thought we'll put this in greenhouse, see how that gets on. It also needs quite a bit of weeding doing. And then we've got that carrot container that we set up. A really nice, healthy looking bunch of carrot tops there. We're hoping to get some decent carrots out of here around Christmas time. And then we've got those Florence long red onions in that container. Again, all looking very healthy. The strawberries we've left in here for the moment because they've just been taken away from mother plant and potted on, so we're trying to let them get established before we do anything else with them. And that's that carrot container that we've just set up, and you can see that we've got germination already, so that's on its way. So as you can see, everything is now set up in one place, and it's going to make life that little bit easier since we can just monitor everything as we need to. And we've got these packs of spring onions as well. These are now getting ready to be moved on. They're at that what they call the crux stage, where the tops start to bend over, which is an ideal time to start and replant them. And these are going to be all planted out as one big bunch because they are spring onions, which are bunching onions. So there'll probably be around 10 onions per cell all growing together. And we've got 2 different varieties of those. These ones are Ishikura, and then we've got some white Lisbons, and they're the ones that we normally grow. So they're looking really healthy. And we've still got those microgreens growing as well. That's cabbages mixed. And if you've not seen it before, we didn't put any compost in here. We just sowed the seeds on a couple of paper towels, and they've germinated, and they're quite happily growing away. Things like that will have to get moved outside when sun comes out and it gets quite warm, along with his lettuce. But we know that we're not going to get too many hot days for too much longer. So at some point, all this can stay exactly where it is, and we're just going to keep adding to it like we have been doing over the last few weeks. So I just thought I'd give you a quick update to see what we're doing and how we're progressing from the outside to inside just as we approach autumn, which is in a couple of days. And then this afternoon, we'll get some of those lamb's lettuce pricked out, we'll put them in them 12 packs, and then we've got another supply of plants to be moving on into bigger containers to grow on as individual plants if we want to, while we've still got those cut and come again lettuce bowls as well. So if you're interested in seeing what else we're going to put in this greenhouse on these new benches, then please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.